Today we're going to be talking about what does a woman's pet say about her personality. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that notifications button, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Okay, today we're going to be talking about what does a woman's pet say about her. In today's world, we have a lot of women that are choosing to have pets versus having kids. For one of the reasons is money. Millennials, especially millennial women, find that they're making more money by not having kids and just having pets. Secondly, they get to enjoy their freedom. They get to be a little bit more free and less responsibilities because of the pressures of life. Third, a lot of women are having pets first just to parent practice on having a child. So even in relationships, you're seeing a lot of people get pets and treat their pets just like children. Why? Because pets can actually give you companionship without talking back to you. That's why I have pets. I have a pit bull and I have a little dachshund. Now, in my videos, you guys see my pit bull. You never see my dachshund because when I'm driving down the road, there's a vent underneath the seat that the dachshund goes down to, and he likes to stay down there. But I have two dogs myself. But today we're going to be talking about a woman's pet and what they say about her. I'm going to mainly be talking about the more popular pets, cats and dogs, and then I'm going to be elaborating on other reptiles, rabbits, gerbils, etc. But first, let's talk about the dog lover. All right? Now, when it comes to the dog lover, this is my advice. These are my thoughts. The bigger the dog, the better personality of the woman. The smaller the dog, the more narcissist the woman is. I find women that have small dogs are more delusional and they're more selfish. I find women with bigger dogs to be more caring and have better attitudes. Now we're going to break down the personality traits of a woman who has a dog. All right? Majority of the time, a woman who has a dog is a woman who does not like being alone, but have had relationship issues in the past. So when you have a woman that has constantly been in and out of relationships and she cannot find a man to pair a bond with, then she goes and she gets herself a dog. I've also found that women who also have dogs are more sexually active. They're easier to sleep with. Another thing about women who have dogs, they are very dominant women. These are women that may come across timid, but will eventually show you a dominant signs because she picks up the traits of a dog. Being alone with an animal helps women's mental illness, but it also helps them to stay focused. Another thing about a woman with a dog, she's very outgoing. These are women that like to get out and go trailing, bike riding. They're constantly in the move. They're constantly on the move doing things, and they stay persistent at it. So understand, when you're with a woman with a dog, you have to keep her busy. But when you're dating a woman with a dog, she's going to have a high sex drive, but she's looking to be in a relationship faster than most women because she does not like being alone. I personally like dog lovers better than I like cat lovers because I have dogs. But at the same time, I find a woman's personality to be better whenever they do own dogs. All right. Next, we're going to talk about the cat lover. Now, when it comes to the cat lover, me personally, if she has more than one cat or more than two cats, you need to run. I personally do not date women that have cats, period. If a woman has a cat, I would leave her alone. I won't even date her. But my advice to men that are dating women with cats, if she has more than one cat, you need to run. When it comes to women that own cats, they suffer a lot of anxiety, depression, and they like to be secluded, which means that a lot of women who own cats love spending time alone. In a lot of cases, you can find women that have cats normally stay in apartment buildings and condos. They like to isolate themselves. Women who own cats are also more intelligent than women who own dogs. Women who own cats work a lot more than women who own dogs. See, when a woman works a lot and she's very dedicated to her job and she's dedicated to success, there's a high chance that she is going to have a cat because cats require less attention. Cats are the type of animals that are constantly seeking resources. It's the same thing with a cat lover. When you come across a woman who loves cats, chances are when she's with a man, she's with him to get to his resources. She loves a man who's successful that can provide for her even though she don't need him. One thing about a cat lover is I find these women to be hard to deal with. Now, cat lovers have a tendency to also keep a lot of friends, but they never change their friends around. They're the type that may start off with 7 friends and end with 1, but they'll keep that one friend for the rest of their life. They're not introverted like a dog lover. Women who own dogs would typically constantly have different friends. She'll constantly be outgoing. It's not like that when you're dealing with a cat woman. When you're dealing with a cat woman, she thinks too much. She's trying too hard to be perfect. So when she goes to work, she outworks herself. She also reads a lot of books. She gains a lot of knowledge, but it drives her to be miserable. It drives her to suffer a lot of anxiety. Cat women, in my opinion, are the worst women to be around. They're the worst women to date because their personality and their mood swings are literally like night and day. These are the type of women that could go from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds. But these are also women who have like OCD disorders. You know what I'm saying? They have mentally disorders. Like at some point of being around them, they're not the type of person you constantly want to be around. They're the type of person that has a personality to where they need to be by themselves, right? And this is why I don't really recommend men date women with cats. When it comes to a cat woman, I run. But for the guys out there that are dating women with cats, if she has more than 1 cat, 2, 3 cats, leave it alone. Leave it alone. You are going to have the worst time of your life. Next, we're going to get into women who own other exotic type, not really domestics, they're rare domestic animals like fish, gerbils, snakes, horses, turtles, things like that. Women that have animals like this tend to be calm and emotionally stable, especially women that own horses and fish. Women that love horses and fish have the best attitudes. They have the best personalities. They're more in control of their emotions. This is the same thing with women that own like rabbits and gerbils. Studies have shown that people in general that own gerbils and rabbits become some of the most smartest people in the world. And people that own turtles become the most successful people in the world. But people in general who owns these exotic domestic animals, I'm going to call it, they're kind of exotic. They're not really common domestic animals that people have. They have a better personality in general all the way around. They're easier to get along with. So we're going to recap. When you're going and you're dating a woman with an animal, the first thing you want to do is acknowledge the type of animal that she has. If she has a dog and she has a cat, let me explain to you if she has both. She really wants a relationship, but she really wants to control that relationship. All right? Be careful when they have both. Their moods are going to be up and their moods are going to be down. Now, when it comes to a woman that just has a cat, avoid at all costs. The dateable ones are going to be women with medium to large size dogs or women who owns exotic domestic animals such birds, reptiles, horses, turtles, gerbils, rabbits. Those two types, the dog lover and the exotic lover, have the best personalities when it comes to women, and the cat lover has the worst personality when it comes to a woman. All right? This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully I was able to deliver the message. Hopefully you understand what I was saying in this video. Another thing is that I go through the comment section a lot and I read a lot of what you guys are asking me to do. Some people may say, why are you making this type of video? Or why are you making that type of video? Well, I get my titles from the comment section. I go through the comment section when people ask me to do a video on it. I literally write down these titles that you asked for, and then I have all the titles written down, and then I just go and do the research and do the videos on them. Secondly, I want to speak to women. Stay off my channel. Stay off my channel, especially black women. I'm gonna listen. I don't want to have to be the guy that really that turns into this bad guy. I'm gonna ask women straight up. This is a man's channel. I get sick of going through the comment section and I'm seeing women comment on things. Why men ain't doing that? Why men ain't doing that? You guys are just sad and pitiful. You guys are this. This is a man's channel. You guys have 1,000 channels out there where women are talking bad on men. This is just one of those red pill channels where guys are stating the facts of women nature. We doing the same thing you're doing. Don't come over here and messing us up. That's all I ask, all right? This is Anthony Spade. Comment, like, subscribe. Hasta la vista.